Alright, welcome back to
ねえ、サラサラ思い出してきた？これまで
another
のこ
episode
と
of
ちゃんと覚えてる？
I Want. The Sanzenkai Setsuna is burning my skin. The shell cries and the cicadas are graining my ears. Hey, got up a Pepsi. Damn, that's a Pepsi. Normally, these things would annoy me to no end, but they seem kinda nice. A sense of nostalgia washes over me every single time I hear them. I flip to the next page on my calendar. August 16, 1999. It's summer. Midsummer. Alright, looks like it's finished. I take the laundry out of the machine and put it into the laundry basket.
あら、こんなところで何してるの？
Rinne comes in, rubbing the sleep out of her eyes. Oh, you're up early. I'm doing laundry as you can see.
洗濯？そんなことまで頼んだ覚えは。
Don't worry, I sorted it by color, and I put the bras in the laundry net.
ブラ。
You haven't had breakfast yet, have you? I'll heat something up for you. Just wait in the living room.
でも私。
I have to put this out to dry first. If you're bored, you can read the newspaper. I left it on the table.
うん。ごちそうさま。美味しかったわ。
You're too kind, Your Highness. Would you care for some coffee?
結構よ。
The princess averts her gaze. So, why have you been acting so awkward this morning?
ギクシャクなんてしてないわよ。
Yes, you are. See? Totally awkward.
ただちょっと家に家族以外の人がいるのが落ち着かなくて。
Didn't you have servants before?
けどずっと女の人だったし。
I see. Rinne's at that awkward age now. She was so friendly when we talked last night at the beach, but that was inside Rinne's realm. It's out of it. She's just a normal girl. Maybe I shouldn't act overly familiar with her. Well, it seems like she's relaxed enough to let out a big yawn in my company at least. Oh. Are you... Oh, were you about to go to bed? I knew it.
何よ。いいじゃない。夏休み中なんだし。
It's summer vacation, huh? I didn't mean to tell you off or anything. I'm sorry for the misunderstanding.
いいの。もう起きることにしたし。
Huh?
なんだか目が覚めちゃったし、食べてすぐ寝ると太っちゃうし。それに、あなたがそんなに頑張ってるの見ちゃったら、自分だけだらけていられないじゃない。
Maybe she's even more of a normal girl than I thought. She just doesn't have many opportunities to interact with others.
ねえ、コーヒーをくれる？とびきり濃いのを。
Mexican coffee, got you. As you wish, Princess Rinne.
姫は余計。
Straight from the mountains of... No! Pardon my rudeness, Rinne-sama.
サマも余計。
Okay, Rinne.
いいから早くコーヒー持ってきなさい。
I am your slave! Can you believe this? Wait, since when I am your slave? After finishing her breakfast, Rinne diligently pours over the newspaper. I can't help but notice that she read the television guide first. It never hurts to have an interest in what's happening in the world, but I guess that's fine too. By the way, the strongest coffee I can brew was not a success. She ended up yelling at me in anger, asking if I had any idea how to hold back. Yet she still knocked back the cup of pitch black coffee, albeit with tears in the corners of her eyes. That must have taken her a lot of courage, considering her sweet tooth. We need to ask Karen to teach us again on how to make that good coffee. Some good shit. If I remember correctly, the cups go here and the plates go here. After doing dishes, I returned the tableware to the cupboard. Whoops! I should put Rinne's favorite plate in front, since she can easily reach it whenever she wants. Alright, perfect. I glance over the neatly arranged dishes and confirm that everything is in order. With my morning duties done, I'll be able to enjoy some free time. And I can finally set my plan in motion. Now, which route should I play first?
どっちかしら
When I return to the living room, still lost in thought, I find Rinne sitting at the table, tilting her head to the side. What's wrong, Rinne?
あ、せつな、ねえ、どの馬が来ると思う
She shows me a page of the newspaper. I thought you were reading the news, but you're looking at the horse racing?
私はこの飛竜ボーイか中津ロマンってのが来ると思うんだけど
I'll go for the Fluttershy. I strongly advise against betting on horses. You can't win unless you're either an expert or from the future.
だからあなたに聞いてるんじゃない。的中させたら未来人だって信じてあげるわ。
Oh, that's what she's trying to do. If you use time machines for profit, you'll get arrested by time patrol.
そうなんだ、知らなかった。
She doesn't believe anything I say. Not that I believe it myself, but...
初めてだし、とりあえず無難に単勝で飛竜ボーイかしら。やっぱりここはいっそ馬連単で。
You just want to try it, don't you? Well, it can't hurt to have an interest in what's happening in the world.
というわけでせつな、ちょっと本土に行って馬券買ってきて。
Isn't that a bit of a tall order for a first round?
いい大人が何言ってるのよ。はい、これで買えるだけお願い。
Professor Fukuzawa Yukichi, but doesn't your family have enough money already? There's no need for you to resort to betting.
あら、お金があるからこそよ。腐らせてるくらいなら運用しなきゃ。
She's got a point there. In that case, you're better off buying some stock and investing into economy. I heard Apple's good for that. What? Is it Time Patrol? Just kidding, I know it's the doorbell. Thanks! It seems you have a guest. I'll go and answer the door.
ありがとう。
No need to thank me. Just leave all the odd jobs to me. I slip into my old habit of rubbing her hair to her head. But she doesn't get angry. Instead, she just giggles and smiles at me with her eyes. Yes! Coming! Wherever it is, they're pretty impatient. I'm good. Something physically keeps me from finishing my sentence. My slender arm slips through the gap in the door. I feel like the same thing has happened to me before. Ah! I know that voice! Ow! Ah! Something gets me in the head and suddenly I'm seeing stars. What just happened? Ah! Ow! Ow! Hey, stop that, you little... A girl is better like me with a bamboo broom. Wait, broom? Oh yeah, I didn't get a chance to return the knife to Karen yesterday. 死んでください! 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 Ow! 悪霊退散! 悪霊退散! 悪霊退... Ah! Oh, she tripped over the hem of her skirt and brought on her own top. Oh. Nice meeting you again, Sara. The girl's lying on the ground, flat on her butt. She carefully glares up at me. Are you okay, Sara? The girl blinks in confusion.
どうして私の名前を
I just knew it would be her. I'm still gonna get this cold and gone, don't I? Won't I? A few minutes later, we're settled around the coffee table in the living room. Sara is sitting next to me. She's still teary-eyed and shaking like a leaf.
で、せつな、こちらの方は
Garanda Sara, 16 years old. Sole heir of the Garanda family. Another of the island's 3 families. And successor to Urashima Shrine.
知ってる。どうしてこんなことになってるのかって聞いてる
I
の。
did not impress you!
もうお嫁に行けません。何したのせつな。
Don't make it weird! I just pointed out that birthmark on her chest. I never thought you'd do it, but react like that. After receiving that pummeling with her broom, I do say we're even now. Right?
リンネさん。
Sara turns to look at Rinne with a glint of determination in her eyes.
リンネさんも未来から来られたのですか
Hey, what are you talking about?
この人をかくまう理由はそれ以外に考えられません。サラちゃん、何を吹き込まれたのか知らないけど、こいつの言ってることは全部デタラメよ。しかし一概には否定できない不信も。
She puts her hand over her chest, but she seems unable to explain her reasoning to Rinne. There. It doesn't matter whether or not I'm really from the future, does it?
どうでもよくありません。そうね。それでサラちゃん、ご用件は？私はこの島の未来のためにこの人を殺そう。
She's just here to say hi. She'd like to be friends with you.
はい？
Hello. Rinne and Sara both blink at me in confusion, seemingly at a loss for words. I mean, she must be bored, spending every day alone at shrine. And since you're both daughters of the 3 families, you might get along pretty well, don't you think?
そんな急に言われても。
Friends? But you met before, haven't you?
でも最後に会ったのは、何年も前だし。
Well, I suppose it'd be difficult to become friends right away. Alright, let's have a dinner party tonight, so you can get to know each other.
勝手に話を進めないでいただけますか
Oops, she's right. I should have asked her first. Well, if I want to win her over, the menu tonight is corn curry with plenty of corn.
ぜひご一緒させてください。
Thank you. That was easy. You heard her? How about you, Rinne? I do feel like I'm being a bit too pushy, but I'm fairly sure Rinne isn't the worst of the idea. Last night, she expressed her wish of being able to hang out with others, and I heard it loud and clear.
甘口じゃないと怒るからね。
Oh, do you mean?
いいわよ。食事会。あなたの歓迎会もまだだったしね。
Yay!
それでは今夜7時頃、改めてお伺いさせていただきます。
Sara leaves after giving us a deep bow. Alright, I'll go grocery shopping then. Looks like it might rain later tonight. Ain't we gonna go to each other? Nice. Or me, or her, or both of us at the same time.
こんなに晴れてるのに
She's gonna pull out another phone out of her ass and just call both of us at the same time. She peeks out at the window up into the sky. A few thick and fluffy strands of cloud are beginning to weave together. The sandier it is, the higher the chance of evening showers. It's always like that in summer.
そうなんだ。知らなかった。
I do expect Rinne to know better than me, since she's been living on this island her whole life. I suppose she hasn't had many opportunities to look up at the sky during the daytime.
気をつけて行ってきてね。せつな。
Yeah, thanks.
迷子になっても探しに行ってあげたりなんかしないんだから。
She's trying to put on a incendiary act or something now? I don't think she has it quite right. Don't worry, I'll be right back. I'm on my way around this island. I'll walk alongside the single road towards the port town at a hurried pace. At times, passers-by shoot me strange looks, but... Hello, I'm Sanzenkai Setsuna, the Ohara family super servant. I'll just smart them off with my secret technique! Friendly greeting! That figure looks familiar. Hey, Sara. Thanks a lot. Your help means a great deal to me. Sara flinches and freezes in her tracks. Don't be so wary of me. I'm just on my way to do some shopping in town. And I happen to catch up to you!
さて、どうでしょう。
Man, it's so weird seeing Sara in her miniature form again. She's still deeply suspicious of me.
ご安心ください。あなたに逆らうような真似はしません。どんな弱みを握られているかわかりませんから。
You're talking as if I'm threatening you or something.
違うとでも
No! I meant to go and see you in any case. But then you suddenly came and attacked me. You didn't even give me time to explain.
ではどうぞ、今ここで。
The truth is, I am from the future.
そんな神妙な顔して告白されなくても知っていますし、疑ってもいません。
Oh yeah, that's how she's always been. And that's the exact reason why she went and attacked me.
逆らわないとは言いましたが、私には島を守る宿命があります。今後のあなたの言動いかんによっては。
Violate the laws of cause and effect? When information from the future is brought into the past, cause and effect are reversed, leading to the collapse of the principle of causality. This will not just cause great changes in the future, but it also will lead to the end of the world itself.
自覚があるのであれば、ひとまずはよしとしましょう。
Sara seems to be dropping your guard a little.
ですが、あなたが今ここに存在しているだけでも、未来に影響を与えていることは理解しておられますか？
Yeah, of course. This time one has already started betting off towards an unknown future. It's due to that piece of information I brought into this world as soon as I got here. The information that I am not Setsuna.
つまり、すでに本来の歴史とは微妙に異なる世界線に乗ってしまっている可能性があります。
A tiny change in the past can have massive consequences for the future. That's known as the butterfly effect. So, is it inevitable that the laws of cause and effect will eventually collapse? No, not necessarily. What if that intended course was wrong in the first place? This is what I've been sensing the whole time. Rinne died because she kept clinging to the misconception that I was Setsuna. Wasn't that a mistake caused by some clueless guy from the future who intervened in history? That's right, my past self was a big idiot. And besides, I've heard that history has the power to correct itself. So I doubt that it'll be the end of the world, even if I mess up big time. If I killed a person in this era, for example. The world should be fine for at least another 20,000 years.
その根拠は？
I'm speaking from experience. Sara lets out a small gasp.
まさか、あなたはすでに一度この島に？
Hey, Sara. I understand the weight of your obligation, and I don't intend to destroy the world. But I do intend to change the future. No matter what anybody tells me.
その結果、誰も想像がつかないような未来が来るとしても、って。
Sorry. No matter what kind of future comes, it can't be any worse than the one I saw. Sara remains silent for a moment, seemingly lost in thought.
わかりました。信じましょう。
She answers after letting out a small sigh.
ただし、三千回刹那さん。
Just call me Setsuna.
では刹那さん。
Without sun. Ah! Sara reaches up and then suddenly plucks a hair out of my head. Ow! What was that for?
念のため、これを預からせておいていただきます。もしも私たちに危害を加えるつもりなら、お覚悟ください。
Right. I don't even have to ask what she might need that hair for. I can sort of imagine it.
それでは刹那さん、また後ほど。
Yeah, I'll steal that curry nice and slow.
期待しています。
She's still being overly polite, but I suppose this isn't too bad for my first date. Ooh, I'm gonna break my cat to someone else. I hope she'll get along with Rinne just as well. Oh wait, I forgot to ask you something.
私にお答えできることでしたら。
Do you prefer to simmer your corn in the curry, or do you put it on as a topping afterward? Or both?
はい。
Or just yes? Sara blinks a couple of times.
もちろんどちらも美味ですが、強いて言えば煮込むのがベストかと。
She answers with a dead serious expression. Island. Oh, mother alchemist. Alright, I should hurry home and start preparing. I start heading home with a plastic bag filled with groceries dangling from her shoulder. Judging by the position of the sun, I do say it's a bit past noon. I should have plenty of time to make it back home before the evening showers. I can't believe I bought this much for less than 2,000 yen, though. The deflated economy in the countryside is kind of scary. And the shop owner even gave me a big discount. In return, I had to listen to his complaints for about an hour, but that kind of gossip is what country life is all about. Communicating with the islanders is an important part of my job.
ちょっと遠いが行けなくはねえか。
Karen! Oh, I know that voice.
いや、せめて県内じゃねえと厳しいよな。
What is that stinky shit she's over there? Jesus, that's hot.
交通費だってかかるし、都会じゃ家賃も。
Jesus Christ, what kind of kinky magazine are you reading? High school girl in uniform is flipping through what looks to be an employment magazine while she walks. It's Kurutsu Karen. She's so focused at the magazine that she doesn't seem to have noticed me at all.
って日給4万？すげえな、余裕で生活できるじゃねえか。しかも完全日払い制。これだな、これしかねえ。
40,000 per day? What kind of job is that?
18歳以上じゃねえとダメなのか。まあ再来月で18だし、なんとかなるだろう。お、高校生不可？まあいいや、学校辞めるし。
Wait a minute! What kind of jobs are you looking at? I snatched a magazine from Karen and scanned the pages. Wow, I already had a bad feeling, but these are all scarlet-colored jobs.
何すんだよってあんた昨日の
Yo. Hi. So we meet again, Karen.
いいから返せよそれ。
Stuff like this belongs in the trash. I get out to dust the magazine. And away we go! Oops, it landed in Dr. Maurice's yard.
昨日といい今日といい、どうしてあんたは私の邪魔ばっかすんだよ。
I'm just telling you to give up on that kind of job. It doesn't suit you.
はあ？私のことを勝手に決めつけんじゃねえよ。
Well, you're a late bloomer compared to most kids these days, right?
何言ってんだ。余裕だよ余裕。
Oh? And how about you give me a quickie in that back alley over there? I got money. How far will you go for 8,000 yen?
ふざけたこと言ってんじゃねえよ。ぶっ殺すぞ。
See, she can do it. If the daily wage is 40,000, the customer is properly paying 8,000. So that will make you go 10 times as far as I would.
どういうことだよ。
With bareback cream pies being given, they'll probably make you do S&M stuff. Fifth base too.
一つもわかんねえ。
None of it? She's a serious case. And it's commission based. So if you can't get enough repeat customers as a newbie, your income will drop to 0.
マジか。
Being young and pretty isn't enough to help them. In the end, it all comes down to technique and service. So, what can you do?
うるせえな。ねえもんは磨きゃいいだろうが。
First of all, you should do something about that foul mouth of yours. A humble act is what gets guys going, even if they know it's an act.
てるって。
That's not my point. Ignore it. Another trap to watch out for is sick leave policies. Some employers won't allow you to work for months if you get sick just once, and others will just fire you on the spot. You can protect yourself to some extent by disinfecting yourself before and after, but it's not a perfect defense.
じゃあどうすりゃいいんだよ。
One thing you can do is just to watch closely. If a customer is contagious, you'll just usually notice some abnormality in the affected parts. Then, you should just turn them away.
わかった。
Wait, why am I encouraging her? Anyway, do you get it now? You do better rethink your plans.
そうだな。ひとまず技術力と接客力を磨かねえとな。
Whoa, that's not a part you need to rethink!
あんたって意外と話のわかるやつなのな。てっきり頭ごなしに否定されるのかと思ったよ。
Damn it, just gonna get the wrong computer! Was trying to in my own way. Well, I just happen to know someone with a job like that. It's a bit hard for me to outright dismiss that lifestyle after having met her.
へえ。やっぱ本土の男はそういうのに通うのが普通なのか？
I didn't meet her as a customer, you know?
にしちゃ妙に詳しいじゃねえか。
I'm not speaking from experience or anything. Someone who was like a senior at work told me. Apparently there are establishments that specialize in mills.
ちょっといいかな君。
はい。
真っ昼間から何未成年を勧誘してるの？どこの店の人？連絡先は？
Wait a minute, you got it all wrong. I was just giving some career advice to this young lady who seemed a little lost in life.
いるんだよね。わざわざ田舎に来て都会に憧れてる若い女の子の未来を奪おうとするどうしようもない大人が。
God damn it, that fucking trigger word. MILF. No, I'm telling you.
とにかくちょっと来てくれるかな。すぐそこだから。
How did things turn out like this?
で、昨日は記憶喪失みたいな話をしてたけど、記憶は戻ったの？
Yeah, sorry about that. But hey, I'm all good now.
昨日は嘘をついているようには見えなかったんだけどね。
I spent about 10 minutes politely explaining the situation, but I seem to be unable to dispel his suspicions. Any more questions? I'm in the middle of work, so I do have to get going soon.
どんな仕事？このナイフとは関係あるの？
Karen, sitting next to me, lets out a yelp and glares at me. But she doesn't seem to have any intention of revealing that it belongs to her. Is carrying knives not allowed here?
法的には問題ないよ。法的にはね。
In that case, I've got nothing to say. Give it back. I take the knife back and put it in my
あん
pocket.
た覚えてるよ。
In a low voice, Karen gives me a sharp reminder. Anyway, why are you still here?
知らねえよ。私だって早く帰りてえよ。
ああ、彼女は一応私の身内でね。いい機会だから都会の怖さを知ってもらおうかと思ってね。
Related in a way, huh? Hey, as an outsider, it may not be my place to see anything. That's right, this is a good opportunity. So, I'm sorry, Sara, but I'll be taking advantage of your weakness. And I don't know if it's a custom on this island or just a family tradition, but... Which one of us is the good-for-nothing trying to destroy a young girl's future here? Oh... Didn't you dream of living in that city when you were young too? That's why you went to the police academy at the mainland, right? And yet, you came back here of your own free will. You had a choice. So why are you depriving this girl of her options?
おいあんた、何も知らねえくせに勝手なこと。
いいんだよカレンちゃん。彼の言っていることは間違ってはいない。
けどさ、駐在さんだって親父に言われて仕方なく。
The officer turns towards me, interrupting Karen.
ただ、どうやら君は大きな誤解をしているようだね。
Huh? What do you mean?
私はカレンちゃんの未来を奪うつもりはないよ。一応弁解させてもらうと、彼女が高校を卒業するまでには 婚約の破棄を申し出るつもりだったんだよ。
It'll be too late by then. She needs to save money before she can move out. And if she wants to go to college, her applications may not make it in time. And you can imagine what kind of high-headed pricks the mayor would use if you brought it up at the wrong time, right? No, maybe Karen herself wouldn't even have lasted that long. I mean, she's already desperate enough to be looking for jobs in those dirty magazines.
なるほど。どうやら私は自分のことしか考えていなかったようだね。
ちょっと待ってくれよ。つまりどういうことなんだ？
The person in question doesn't seem to be following the conversation.
カレンちゃん、君の将来はまだ真っ白なままだ。クルツ町長は私が責任を持って説得するよ。
That's what you meant.
じゃあ私は？
この島を出て君自身の夢を見つけてくるといい。広い世界でね。
Nah, he took the words out of my mouth. Oh well, I'm just an outsider here anyway.
ただし、この人についていくのはダメだよ。まだ若いんだ
Come
から
on!
自分を大切にね。
What? You still have the wrong idea about me? Gosh.
カレンちゃん、ここでの話はクルツ町長には内密にね。今はまだ。
当然だ。外堀から埋めてって親父をギャフンと言わせてやろうぜ。
差し当たってスバル君に連絡を取ってみるよ。彼ならきっと知恵を貸してくれると思うから。
あ、そうか。兄貴なら私の味方してくれるはずだしな。
It looks like Karen has found an ally against her bald old man. Those two should be alright now, because you got a male fetish, don't you, officer?
何か言ったかな？
Whoops, sorry, just slip of the tongue.
特別に今回は見逃してあげるから、もう悪いことはしないようにね。
Really? I've always known you were a nice guy.
君はいろいろと腹黒いところがあるよね。
The officer glanced at me briefly before flashing a pained smile.
でもおかげで救われた気がするよ。ありがとう、スカウトくん。
Yeah! No more single-sized guy! No, I didn't do anything more. Wait, I'm not a pimp!
私の名前はハリス太郎。しばらくこの島に滞在するのなら、またスカウトくんとも会う機会があるかもしれないね。
I'm Pancone! Ah! Hey, are you going to keep calling me that? Like a nickname? Well, I suppose it's better than that one, referring to the size of my assets.
私からも言わせてくれ。ありがとうな、スカウト野郎。
Pimp dude, I'm Setsuna, the Hara family super servant.
へえへえ、せつなせつな。
Thank you. Damn it, not a grain of cuteness in her. Anyway, Karen, now speak for yourself. The real struggle hasn't even started yet. You have half a year left until you graduate. If you plan to leave the island, you'll have to start preparing now.
準備。要するに金のことだよな。
There's that, and you do better study up. If you go to the mainland without any street smarts, you'll really end up falling prey to some bad guys. Karen remained silent, her expression troubled. I suppose she only caused such a fuss, even running away from home, because she was driven into a corner. She's a lot more serious than she appears at first sight. I can help you with your homework, but I can't help you gain the life experience you need. The only way to get that is by taking on a part-time job. It'll earn you some money too.
けどさ、この島じゃバイトできるとこなんて。
Isn't the Hara family hiring servants?
お原家で？んな話聞いたことねえけど。
Oh yeah, I went and did the work by myself. Okay, how about this? I'm partially responsible, so I'll go and talk to Rinne.
おや？早速スカウトくんの本領発揮だね。
I told them I'm not a pimp. Oh well, good thing I like it. Oh, Karen, I feel bad for you asking you right away. But could you come over at 7 tonight? We're having a curry party, and we could really use some helping hands. Rinne and Sara should be more comfortable with each other too, if Karen's there. While Karen's bad with dirty humor, she's a pretty smooth talker overall.
ああ、悪い。7時だと門限が。
クルツ町長なら私がうまくごまかしておいてあげるよ。大丈夫。アリバイの偽装は警察のお箱だからね。
Thanks, homie. I'm pretty sure that isn't what police officers do. A little bit creepy, by the way, but thanks, homie. Well, I'm not forcing you. Just come over if you feel like it.
わかった。考えとく。
After giving a non-committal answer, Karen heads off towards her home. I noticed a slight spring in her step, which definitely wasn't there when I first met her.
君はあの子のことがよくわかるんだね。言い名付けであるはずの私なんかよりもよっぽど。
I just happen to have more experience with these things.
これでも本土では人並みに遊んだつもりなんだけどね。
I'm not thinking about experience with nightlife or anything, okay?
よかったらお店の番号を教えてよ。お世話になったお礼に遊びに行かせてもらうよ。
I told you!
おっと、見回りの時間だ。私はこれで失礼するよ。
The officer salutes me before heading back to the police station. Honestly, the longer I talk to him, the less decent he seems. I'm not saying he's a bad guy though. That ended taking more time than I do hoped. Let's hurry home. No wait, there's something I have to do first. I should go and retrieve that shitty magazine. It would cause an uproar if some innocent young boy happened to come across it.
日給4万円
Oh no! Someone already found it!
これは真剣に転職を検討するべきでしょう。
It doesn't bother with question marks anymore. Thanks. Hey, what are you thinking?
でもほら、見てくださいこれ。コスチューム支給ですよ、コスチューム。私、コスプレって一度してみたかったんですよ。
What are you talking about at your age? Aren't you a mom?
なぜそれを知って。いえ、私はピッチピチの新人看護婦さんですよ。
That's quite a stretch, if you think about it.
ひとまず娘の件は他の方にはご内密にお願いします。というわけで、はじめましてこんにちは。有馬ウランです。
Maria. By the way, I never figured that out. Until when I edited the episodes and gave myself some time. I'm that level of an idiot, by the way. Look at the woman who calls herself Uran up and down. There's a lot I want to say, but first of all... Nice Rick!
お褒めに預かり光栄です。
You're welcome. Would you let me squeeze in for 8,000 yen? What am I saying?
構いませんよ。ではではどうぞ中へ。
Huh? Seriously?
お客さん、このお店初めてですか？
No, I've been here a couple of times before.
あらま、スケベさんですね。
No, I'm not. I've just been admitted to the clinic before.
はいはい、1名様ご案
内。Someone see me!
それでは服を失礼いたしますね。
She leads me to sit in the bed and pops my buttons open like she does it every day. What's going on? What if Dr. Morisu finds us?
先生なら休館が出たそうで往診中です。しばらくは戻られないかと。
Need to get home to prepare dinner soon.
はい、横になってリラックスしてください。
Hey, don't force... She pushes me down onto the bed. And... Yeep! Something cold touches my chest. It's a stethoscope.
心音正常。心拍数はやや早いですが仕方ないでしょう。
Hey, Uran, what are you?
はい、深呼吸をお願いします。呼吸音も正常と。はい、次ちょっとチクッとしますよ。
Hey, what's with the syringe? What are you doing? You're going to do to me?
はいはい、落ち着いて落ち着いて。
Oh, her boobs are squished against my arm. Oh.
子供じゃないんですから、そんな情けない声あげない。
I had enough! I'm going home!
はい、終わりです。ガゼの上から傷口押さえておいてくださいね。
Without further explanation, Oran disappears into the bag with a syringe. I don't like it!
それでは改めてお名前をお教えください。
Sanzenkai Setsuna.
では私の名前は？
Arama Oran.
ここがどこだかわかりますか？
In the examining room at Mori's clinic.
短期記憶に問題はなし。
She writes something on what appears to be a medical chart before raising her right hand and asking.
私が持っているものは何ですか？
A pen, right?
では色は？
Black.
意味記憶も OK。
What is this? Are they playing doctor or something? No, if it was just a game, she wouldn't have jabbed me with that needle.
この島に来る前はどこに？
Why do I have to answer that?
そこで出会った人のことは？あなたとはどんな関係でしたか？
A frown forms on my face at her questions. She's trying to dig into my past. Eventually, she seems to get the hint.
やはりあなたは。
Hey, don't you think it's about that you explained? What do you want from me?
しかしエピソード記憶まで回復したという話は、違いはどこに？
She isn't listening. If you're done, I'm going home. I need to cook my curry.
あ、お帰りの前に診療費8000円を頂戴します。
What the heck?
意外と高いんですよ、血液検査。
Blood tests?
あ、実は私、独自にスニップの研究を行っていまして、島の方にご協力いただいて血液サンプルを集めさせていただいてるんです。地理的文化的に本土から隔離されたこの島は優れた研究対象なんです。
I don't really get it, but couldn't you have said so sooner?
あ、信じちゃうんだ。
What? Are you lying?
いえいえ、本当ですよ、本当。
She's getting on my nerves. Just so you know, I'm not a native of this island.
はい、もちろん存じていますよ、せつなさん。
What is she plotting? By the time I'm released, stripped of all my cash, it's almost time for the afternoon consultation hours. I'm exhausted.
ではでは、気をつけてお帰りくださいね。今後ともごひいきに。
As if I would. What kind of establishment makes people pay to have their blood sucked?
あ、精液検査がご希望でしたか？
No, that's not what I meant. Though that does sound intriguing.
当院ではいつでも受け付けておりますので、気が向かれましたらご遠慮なくお申し付けください。
Although, when it comes to her, it sounds frightening. Scrutiny lend you a porn mag?
以前勤めていた病院ではいろいろと取り揃えていましたが、
Or maybe not.
あいにくここには。
Maybe not terrifying. I see. I'll pass then.
娘の写真でしたらお貸しできますよ。
Ran cheerfully takes a photo out of her pocket. No, you don't have to. I can't look at it that way.
どうぞどうぞ、存分に見ちゃってください。
Is that really something a model should be saying?
天使のように可愛いのに。
An angel, huh? Listen, Oran.
あ、その気になられましたか？
No, but we're having a dinner party at our artist place at 7 tonight. Would you like to join? I wonder why I let that slip. Maybe it's because she seemed somewhat forlorn, looking at the photo of her daughter.
お誘いは嬉しいのですが、すみません。私、あまり多くの人の前に顔を出すわけには。
Sara will be there. The photo drops to the ground. It shows a little shrine maiden with an angelic smile on her face. The picture doesn't feel complete without having Maria next to the angel, don't you think?
せつなさん、あなたは一体どこまで知って？
That's what I should be asking. But honestly, I'm not interested in whatever you're plotting. I just want the islanders to laugh together like there's no tomorrow. That's all.
私はもはやこの島の人間ではありませんよ。近々本土に戻る予定ですし。
She's twisting my words. Hey, do you really think I didn't put in any effort to make you laugh? When you're always grinding like an idiot anyway?
あれ？ そういうお話では？
No, Sarah's the one I want to cheer up. I'm asking for your help with that. Uran remains silent for a moment as she considers what I've just said. This aspect of her really is similar to Sara. I can already guess her answer.
わかりました。後ろ向きに検討しましょう。
Later!
総合的に判断し、後日改めてご回答させていただきます。
But I told you it's tonight!
ご意向に添えない結果となった場合はご容赦ください。
You aren't planning to show up at all, are you? Whatever. I did what I could. So it's not my problem anymore. Idiot! Jackass! Island.